Hey guys, John here from theRxReview.com, and today we're giving you our full review of the BattleStar mobility product from MobilityWOD, which you can see right here. Okay, so the BattleStar is Kelly Starrett's latest mobility product, which is obviously sold on Rogue and from MobilityWOD. Michael, you've been testing it for the past few months, I think it is. Tell us, what are your thoughts on it?
Yeah, look, I mean, before we get started into this, I mean, let me just say, like, I pretty much use every kind of mobility tool, from foam rollers to Theracane, to the stick, to the Beastie,
Rumble rollers,
to this big,
that was an accident.
This big black thing right here, the traditional foam rollers. I mean, I've pretty much gone through countless mobility tools, and I'm gonna tell you, Brick, I absolutely love this product, and I really didn't think I would when I first tried it out, but to date, I think this is one of the most, I can't even talk, I'm getting so excited, one of the best mobility products that I've used, so big kudos to K-Star.
Well, firstly, you told us you probably didn't think you were going to like it. Now, why didn't you think you'd like it?
Yeah, I mean, if you jump on the Rogue website or see, I mean, the kit that I got here was, it came 3 parts. It came with the cradle, the big BattleStar and the little BattleStar, and that's $148.50, works out really 150 bucks,
Yep, 150 bucks.
In the United States. And when you look at the price of that, I just thought, man, I'm used to looking at foam rollers and that, like, yeah, the big thing back here, $20, like, they're not that expensive. I thought, wow, that's very expensive for, like, foam roller. However, when I got my hands and body on it, I am just absolutely blown away and very impressed with what they did.
Now, it's actually not a foam roller, right? It's made of what? Urine or something? What is it made of, mate? Come on.
It's made of urethane. It's like a rubber texture. See, traditional foam rollers, like ones like this with a tube, are just basically plastic with the foam on top of it. This roller here is this urethane. It's kind of like this rubber sticky material they put on it, and it is extremely grippy. So, for instance, let me see it. When I put my leg up, bang, and I start rolling around like this on it, it really grips. As well, like whether I've got clothes on or not, like I just feel that that material really sticks well to my skin, whether I'm sweaty or not. Sometimes in these rollers, I would just kind of roll off. The grip that this provides adds a lot more in, like a lot more texture to really get deep in the muscles. And if the surface area on here is not enough, and it's like you're not getting enough pressure on, you can switch to the smaller one. Which, man, that thing...
Is your leg coming up again or what?
Really painful. Let's get the left one in there.
So give me an idea. Obviously, the surface space is a lot smaller with this, right?
Yeah.
So basically, it gets deeper and harder. Is that fair to say?
Yep. And as we all know, we always like it deeper and harder. I always try and make sure whenever I'm foam rolling or doing anything in particular worth my time, it's deeper and harder. So, yeah, like basically the surface area is more spread out in the larger BattleStar and the big BattleStar, they call it. So when the surface area is more spread out, you're not getting as much pressure and tension put on the muscle. Cool. So if you really want to pinpoint your calves or your back, you go on this, and trust me, it is a little bit more painful.
Now, the big feature and the most important feature, what separates the BattleStar from most other foam rollers out here, is the fact that it is stationary. It comes with a cradle. So basically what happens is when you push your body over it, you move forward and backward. The roller itself stays stationary. Is that right?
Yeah, that's one thing I kind of didn't think about. I mean, I live in a small studio apartment, and a lot of time I don't have a lot of room to foam roll. And sometimes when I'm on one of these rollers or those ones, 1 minute in front of the TV, next thing you know, I'm outside. Like I've just kind of rolled all over the place. Yeah. And with this, you kind of, you are stationary and like you're stuck in one spot. So you're not rolling like silly, like having a seizure all over the floor. You're really stationary. But not only does it mean that you're stationary, you can really pinpoint the muscle and you're not kind of rolling around. So that is one of the features I really did like about having the cradle.
Now, as you mentioned before, it's $148. You like it, you read it's one of the best ones going around. Is there anything you dislike about the product?
Look, if I'm being really nitpicky, and like I said, I really think this is an amazing product. In fact, I'd go out on a limb and say, like, this is probably the best mobility product on the market today.
The best mobility product?
Yeah, I really do like this thing. However, if there's a couple of gripes, if I was going to say, a couple of times, I sometimes put this on the floor and I roll my feet out on it, which is great. But there are times I really want to get a little bit more pressure in, so I whack it in the cradle. And as you whack it down, there has been a couple times where I've been spinning it and it's popped out.
Okay.
Also, that's happened it's been rare, but it has happened when I've had this in here, I've been rolling on my back and somehow it's managed to pop out.
Okay.
If there was a way that on the latching, like there was a way to have a latching mechanism and secure that down, I'd really like to see that. Also, you'd be able to then kind of like pick it up and move it around.
As opposed to using 2 hands.
Yeah, it's not,
Makes
I mean,
sense.
it's just a small gripe. And also, as I was talking about, like not rolling around the floor too much, there is a couple rubber grips on the back here, which kind of means it sticks to concrete floors. But a couple of times when I have been on concrete floors, it still has slid around slightly. So maybe if they could extend the rubber all the way across the legs to make it slightly more secure. But look, those are very minor gripes.
Okay, it is still your #1 mobility tool right now. Hats off to Kelly Starrett. It is $150 for the package, however. Also comes with some extra accessories you can pay. So all up, you can pay around $250 for a complete package. Do you think that's worth it?
Yeah, like there's a couple of other things. I mean, like I said, you can buy these all separately. Yeah, if you like the stick, you'd be happy to know you can actually buy handles that attach onto this as well. I didn't get them because I already have the stick, so so you can kind of roll out using it like this. It's expensive. It's an expensive package, but it's pretty much everything you need to really foam roll.
So if you had no mobility tools and you had $150 to spend, would you spend that money for the BattleStar?
Yeah, absolutely, man. Like, I love this
Absolutely.
thing. Absolutely. I love this thing to death. Like I said, it is my favorite mobility product to date. Yeah, there's not much to really fault about it. I guess, I mean, going back to a point earlier, maybe like I like really hard, deep tissue massages, and this thing is pretty solid. People that I've got to test out thought, oh, it's a little bit too hard for them, so maybe they could have offered a couple of different textures.
Okay.
I really like the way this feels, but I do like really hard, deep tissue massages.
And it comes in a funky blue color. Now, if you'd like to check this out or try it out for yourself, you can buy it from Rogue and MobilityWOD. And if you'd like to find out any other reviews of any products, whether it be the Theracane, the Rumble Roller, the Beastie Bar, the stick, check out our website,
The
therxcu.com.
magic stick.
See you next time.
We are closed, bitches!